Utie oha extra ponkno. Needs FM.
Peter Lanchene Tobu, West MP. Now, there's been this charge placed on a case Ato Forson and others, of which case Ato Forson appeared before the judge today about causing financial loss to the state. Na MPs ni bi ekujano na comments are Muntaka Mobrak Mohammed yet free na no say the government presently is using criminal prosecutions to intimidate and say suppress the minority, but you wouldn't be cowed into playing ball. But he would have thought to say they should be concentrating on building consensus. Na polarization onka esu entwa. What do you make of that aspect no so?
You hit hard on consensus when leadership fails. Leadership in parliament, the leadership of government business. No say if they are so skillful, they cram bow parliament hall. And when Ato Forson case, I've gone through the chart and I asked myself, hey, William, this was a deputy minister. The only administrative structure, who is a deputy minister? Unless your minister disowns you, you only take instruction. And again, deputy, even Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia, the president took one or acting president. I'm telling you, he cannot do anything apart from what the president instructs him to do. He cannot. And then I know you can't say, Speaker 2 choir the deputy acting or reversing the speaker decision. Can Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia act as a president and change and let cabinet change the decision of President Nana Akufo-Addo? Abraham Nana Akufo-Addo or Nam Ebi Abuchile Babino. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia now presided over cabinet. Decision of president take no communication, they reverse it without consulting the president. Can you
honorable member, in fact, that would be an opportunity presented to Ato Forson and Co. to answer to these things in the court of law. But then, would you say that the fact of him being charged and suggestions is that there are other MPs in the offing, I be charge you an intimidatory tactic on the part of the government?
Those of us who have lenses good enough to see behind the scenes, because this one is just a casual matter that is being used in an attempt to cow people, in an attempt to silence the vociferous minority in parliament. And in the democracy matter, when you want to crush dissent, at the end of the day, it becomes more dissenting than ever before. Ato Forson case, he was a deputy minister, took instructions from his boss, the minister, and then, what he only did was that to approve what the letters of credit. And yes, I was just and I said, so and he's also the main spokesperson on finance in parliament. You're making sure so what's right now, Ghana for you now who say you're supporting China. So government is finding all kinds of means to ensure say, come on, not to their party. Ghana so sure Ghana when the parliamentarians are tired, Ghanaians will not be tired. They will rise up and tell you, government, that when the parliamentarians are fighting for us and we are supporting them, if you want to cow them, the sovereign power of the state is in the people, not in the parliamentarians. The Ghanaians will rise up and tell you, Senate Malgandi Kayano, or say, when the state becomes lawless, positive defiance becomes a duty.
In the case of, say, honorable member for Asene North, your question, in fact, the wars started with election dispute at the Cape Coast High Court, but now suggestions from Muntaka Mubarak said the government has chosen to go the way of the late Adamu Sakande, where they go on the criminal prosecution of Kwesi on the basis at the time Oko Electoral Commission Koko can say or no or eligible to contest or filing the papers na ne naturalization papers na or annulling our Canada. Are you surprised about this change of tactic if indeed it comes on?
Thank you so much. That case coronavirus brought a lot of change to the world. Under normal circumstances, they will apply for this change of citizenship near there, and take it more than 6 months. And I wouldn't in security circles. So we are Canadian, not also a Ghanaian or dual nationality. Not all bad Pofia contest a position. And Ghana law say you must be a citizen of Ghana alone. That's a call say. Me person me join citizens as Canada. Not my birth here. Oh, that way apply we system no best to go say you have applied to go home. In fact, you become a security threat of a kind. They have to approve for you to go. When I mean naturalist, I mean the person may come back. You can't prevent me from going back. So naturally, it is there that it will be approved. Coronavirus buy. Papa no the calculation. Coronavirus buy and I didn't delay. But already he has indicated everything. He had come with his files. Every document was shown. And the approval was clear that it was going to come. There's nothing, you see, that's when we talk about good faith. There is nothing hidden that in terms of criminality, say, he intended to commit a crime. That intention is not there. And without intention, the act alone cannot be criminal. So if you don't have the intent to commit a crime, and you act and it becomes something that is bad, you can't charge the person for committing a crime because you can't prove the intent. Obi deka ko bobia okunwa say nipa wu ayi say murder. I don't know charge driver no murder because the driver never intended to kill. Car no tire two. Car no tire two. Nipa be say 20 go car no. O manager so be control no be so jara cross kwa no dey boom pong nipa na wu. O wi a ya ti no kokota. You be charge no bibia, you charge no murder because murder you have to have the intent to kill and go ahead and kill. Only intent.
So would you agree to suggestions to say with the 137/1 the government is looking to create a scenario where there could be a by-election on the part of the minority so as for the government to use all available means to capture the seat to the majority group nana?
It is a government strategy we all know. And that is why Techiman Sab, Krano, Ekunko, Obian Nesi or Techiman Sab. But kids no Konko, and how they can was it. Oko a president, she said, Western Norfolk, and also Konko. You see, Okotakra, there are several constituencies that are still hanging in the air, but they are talking about a few. The truth of the matter is, I mean, I'm no credential. The MPP, even 138, that's the NDC, 136, may God forbid. And the party in power decides that they will not cooperate, they will not think about democracy and consensus building, and they will frustrate the number that is in the minority. They will never survive because what it means that every day, Minister be asking me questions, myself be a better parliament. Because it's too tight.
Right.
And what I'm simply telling people, please let's talk this Machiavellian tactics. Now I'm building the skills to build consensus. The kind of leadership we will require to build bridges is what we need now. But because we are used to the bullying tactics, we are used to using numbers, we don't have the skills over the years to be able to do this. And the reality has now dawned on us that we need a different kind of leadership in parliament to be able to build consensus, build bridges, and drive government agenda. If you don't get it, in the other hand, you become brutal. And when you become brutal, there will be resistance. And when there's resistance, and why be better?
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.